Come on, let's get this. Microphone check, microphone check, microphone check, microphone check. I think the microphone, yeah, the microphone's working. All right, wait a minute. What is that on the screen? Is that a little bit better? Huh? No? There's something on my screen and I can't get it off. All right, time to record. Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you had an awesome weekend. For today's video, I am dropping a retro vibes pack for you guys. So for those of you video creators on Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere, we're gonna go over this dope pack that I put together for you guys. I'm really excited. As you can see on the screen, there's some effects right now. No, my camera is not broken. So I had a client reach out to me over the weekend and asked if I had any film grain overlays or camera overlays to make the footage look more handheld and old school. And I actually have a ton of free stuff that I have downloaded over the past year, some stuff that I've made, and I want to share it with you guys. So in the description below, there's a free download for you guys. So there's over 25 different things you can use. So I have some grain overlays, some broken screen overlays like you're seeing right now. I have some sound effects, and this could make your videos look really vintage, retro, and give you that handheld look. So what we'll do is jump into Premiere. I have some really cringe-worthy vlog footage from when I first started this channel over a year ago when I thought I was a vlogger, and we'll pick bits and pieces of it. And because it's all done on like a Gorilla Pod, it is shaky, so it has that like handheld vibe. And I'll show you how we can stack these different effects on top of one another to really get some really cool like vintage looking film. Now, before we get into today's tutorial, I want to give you guys a channel update. So I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and when I first started this channel, it was because I want to teach you guys what it is I've learned off of this platform. YouTube's an amazing platform to educate yourself on anything, and everything I've learned, whether it's photo or video, has come from YouTube. That's it. I didn't go to film school. I didn't take photography in college. Like, I literally just learned by watching hours and hours of videos on tutorials, editing techniques, and all that type of stuff. So when I first started this channel, I know I've been doing a lot of Sony reviews, tips, tricks, that type of stuff, but I don't want to target just the Sony enthusiast audience. I want all different types of creators to benefit from this channel. So in the future, what I will do is still do Sony tips and tricks and that type of stuff like I've been doing previously, but I'm really going to focus more on filmmaking and photography. So some ideas that I have is going to be like stabilizing footage series, like how to do it handheld, how to use a gimbal and a bunch of gimbal tutorials, like my favorite movements, how to balance it, and glide cam stuff. Then we're going to get into lighting, and then we're also going to be going over audio and more photography stuff, like how to use a prism and really make your photos pop. I have so many ideas written down, and I can't wait to bring them all to you. I'm also going to be moving in 3 weeks, and I'm going to be building a YouTube studio and an office that's going to be available to me there. So I'm going to bring you guys along for that ride, and I'm going to need your help getting that studio set up, where to put my desk, how to set up the soundboard, a bunch of really cool stuff. So you guys will be brought on that journey as well. So I just want to thank you guys so much for the continued support, and I'm excited to continue to grow this channel and grow with you guys and step up your creating skills. So enough of that rambling, let's dive into today's tutorial. All right, are you guys ready to be amazed on how easy it is to use these effects? So let's go to Finder. Now I have my preset pack right here, Retro Vibe. So we have grain overlays. So we have a bunch of overlays attached with sound effects. And then we have camera overlays. So I have this scene right here where I'm walking in the airport. Let's go ahead and take C1 and drag it right on top. So we have our footage right here. So the first thing we could do is click on the footage, make sure effects controls is selected, and now we could change the scale of the actual overlay. So we could put it right here, and it has the little timestamp right there. It's got some sound effects moving. So this is pretty cool. This one you don't have to do anything with. You literally just put it on and you're ready to rock. Now what we could do is also add a grain overlay. So if we go back and go to grain overlay, and let's try the damaged film one. If we put it right over here, we have this right here. And what we could do is we can make it bigger. Once it's bigger, all you have to do is go down to overlay or screen. So we're gonna click overlay, and now as we're playing it, you're getting all this like footage that's looking all grimy and grainy and stuff like that. So if I drag on to any of my other clips, you could just see the spotty. It's just really cool. Adds a really dope, like retro broken film vibe. Except for that says HD, so you don't want to use that one with the film. Next clip is me boarding the plane. So what we'll do is I'll show you how to use the green screen overlay for the camera. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna take C6 and drag it right on top. And notice it's green, so let's just get this over the entire clip. Let's resize it. So we're gonna resize it like right there. Right about there is good. Now what we wanna do is click on effects down here and type in Ultra Key. We're gonna drag Ultra Key right on top, and we're gonna select the dropper, and then we're just gonna click on it. Now if it looks like this, all you have to do is go to setting and select aggressive, and now we have our overlay. And let's try a different overlay for the grain. Let's try the 35 millimeter. So we're gonna put this on, expand it, go to blend mode, and then we're gonna go to overlay. And it's very slight, the grain on this one, but if you toggle back and forth, you'll be able to see it. So there's a bunch of different cool effects that we can use. You just have to play around with them and really see what you want to do. So for this clip right here, I'm going to show you like a fast forward effect. So if I go over back to camera overlays, there's two different ones. So we'll go over the first one, drag it over here. Notice the FF. So Ultra Key, drag it on top, click this, select it, and then aggressive. And now we could just move this fast forward thing around, which I think is pretty cool. I remember having that on my old school VHS. So funny. So now from here, what we could do is just speed up the footage and make it look like it was fast forwarded. So if we want to, we could go onto here, go to speed duration, type in 1000%, go to the clip. And now it looks like we literally fast forwarded. So you gotta have fun with it. You just gotta play with the different clips. So now right here, we'll mute the audio. We'll do this VHS one. Now this one could be a little bit tricky using. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna blow it up. Make sure the right clip is selected first. We're gonna blow it up, fill the screen. We're gonna drag Ultra Key on it, but sometimes Ultra Key with the dropper doesn't work. So it's not working right now. So what we could do is click on the color and then find the color that resembles the blue. So if I click right over here and hit OK, now we have this look right here. And it has some sound effects, so you can speed it up. And you could just have so much fun with it. So there's so much more you guys could do with this pack. I want to see you guys using it. So what I'll do is I'll mix and match some effects. I'll put it together on a clip. I'll show it to you guys, and that really is it. So let's go ahead and see what I could come up with really quick, just editing and playing around with some clips. Okay, so I safely landed, and I'm back with my boo thing. So there you guys have it. That's my Retro Vibes pack. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't too hard to use, right? Pretty straightforward. You just gotta tweak a couple things and play around with it. And if you do it the right way, you could really make your footage look old school. You know, Retro Vibes are coming back right now. You see Champion coming out of nowhere and a bunch of street clothes that like you haven't seen in years, like starter jackets and all this crazy stuff. So I thought if you use this correctly, you could really make some unique films with it. In the comments below, let me know if this is something you're going to be using, if you enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, I'm Jason Anthony. Peace.